What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video on HTML. In the last video we have done our sidebar, and we said we have done our hover, so how we hover on the sidebar. We've done our paddings, our margin, and you guys can see that we created this class main, and inside this main there was two div, both of them class main and one of them sidebar, which we already worked. And this one we said we're gonna reserve it for main image, that we're gonna put our main image, but the ID is main image. We already style it, but so far now we want to put an image. So what we do is that you guys go ahead and we're getting ready to put an image here. Alright, so to put an image, you guys go on your favorite web browser, and you guys go and type. Mine is DuckDuckGo. You guys might have this Google, or you guys might have a Chrome or Opera. Doesn't matter, any web browser, and you guys type free images. So if you guys while you're learning, and it's a good idea if you guys go to this website Pixabay, our free image, our pixels, our Unsplash, if you guys want to go and download no hassle free images, because they authorize you to use their image for the live or testing purposes. Doesn't matter. Alright, so you guys, I forgot to tell you guys, go ahead and start your XAMPP, because without this you guys can continue with this local host. I already did mine. So you guys put an e-commerce, so it's asking what sort of images you guys looking for. We're putting this e-commerce. Alright, so inside this e-commerce you guys go and choose any picture you like. It doesn't have to be my choice. I chose this one, laptop, computer, coffee. You guys can choose even this one, or this lady, or you guys can choose this one with the e-commerce. You guys can choose any, or this guy with the robot holding a card. So you guys can choose any. You want to put a big image here. So you guys, once you guys press this image, it goes straight to download, and it goes tells you guys which one you guys. So 1920 by 1257 is pretty much fine, no problem. So you guys here, it checks if you're not robot, and if you guys tick here, sometime it checks whether you guys not robot or anything. It guys it wants to know if you're not robot, but pretty much fine. When it's download, it's gonna go here. You guys check here that it's going download picture here, and mine is laptop. I put it here, and so what I've done is that I modified it to put it download, and you guys can copy that, paste it, go to XAMPP folder, and go to HD docs and cool shop images, and you guys can see these photos here. That's our logo. The photos are sitting here. Alright, so how are we gonna put this image in our website? So what I'll do is that I'll get rid of that. How are we gonna put the image here? There's two ways to put this image. The first way, which we already discussed and we already shown you guys, is just simply type here img and just put the source images, and inside these images put a reference laptop.jpg. This is one way, and you guys can put alt, or you guys want to do name it, or you guys can put a coffee, alt coffee, or anything, whatever suits you, whatever it makes you guys feel happy. So this is first way. That's our image, but the image is big because image is getting out of our boundary. Our boundary is here, so it's not respecting anything. But if you guys want to put a style here, or you guys can put a style here, main image img, up to you. You guys can put it here, or you guys can put it here. Style, say we want a height 300 pixel and we want a width 300 pixels as well. That's the one way you guys can do this to shrink the image. See, that's a 300 pixel by 300 pixel. That's how it looks like. But if you guys want more, make it 500, 700 and 900 all the way here, and increase the height as well. This is a one way. So this is a normal way if you guys want to do. Alright, so and the next way, which I haven't shown you guys can go here and just type your main image, which is this one. You guys want to put it separately, otherwise it's going to be very much confusing for you guys. And you guys can put a background. So see, background, visibility, origin, shift, size, attachment, clip. So far we've done a background color in our websites. So we do this time background image because we want to put an image here. So you guys can put it the first way, which I already said, you guys can put it directly inside your index. And secondly, you guys can do background image, and you put in URL, put a 2 dot, because that's your folder. This forward slashes are folders. So where the folders, where can this CSS find your image? So we put a dot means it's one up, and we put this with the folder name. So if you guys see, if you guys go on a website and see this one, it means that's the root. But we want a 2 dot, and we want to tell the website images laptop.jpg. That's what you guys do. That's it. So that was from our and you guys see that this is images now is big, but it's not getting out of this boundary like before. Like before, you saw that, you guys seen that it's goes way out of this boundary. So what we do that again. Okay, image. Sorry, we put a background size. Background size, visibility, background, because we're looking for repeat, because is it asking, is it going to repeat that photo? We said no, because we don't want the photo to get repeated again. So that's what we're putting. And now the CSS and HTML knows that we don't want to repeat this photo. Okay, so as you guys see, this Sublime text very clever. As soon as I type something, it comes straight away. So it says what's the background size, what sizes, because we want to shrink this photo to get to this here, and we want to increase this sidebar URL as well, and we go up on top because we want to give this little bit height to match this more. Alright, so we go here and we give little sidebar, and sidebar main image, the height is 500, we make it 600 pixels to give it a little bit room. Okay, so it looks better because before it was sitting here, now it's sitting here. We give it to 550. Okay, 550. Okay, that's much better because now it's sitting, they're both sitting here. Alright, so background size, it's the height is going to be 550. We already know the height. The width is going to be, say, 75%. We make it like a 500 pixel before to see how it looks. Background size. Okay, that's what the 500 looks like. So what we do is that we go for 700 to see how it looks. Okay, that's the 700 looking from the both ends, like height and width. So we looking for 700 by 500. See that how that one looks. Okay, that one looks like that. 700 by 900. Okay, so now it's getting out. We don't want 900. We want the height is 550. 550, and this one is gonna be, we put a 900 for the width. Okay, now it's much better. So if we give another 150 to 200 maybe, so we give it 1000 pixels. See how the 1000 pixels, see how the 1000 pixels on the width works. Cool. We have done our website, and it's sitting right here. So as you guys might thinking, this is complete. No, this is not complete. We are gonna put one more thing, which is called footer. Alright, so here you guys come here and open a div, and we put a class footer. As previously we discussed that our website is going to be like a human. It has a head, body, and foot. So this is what I mean by that. So footer. What is footer? Anyway, we go any website. Say you guys go, say eBay, for example. I'll show you what is footer is, because it might look new to. As you guys see, it's got a header which is here. This is the body which you are working. This is the menu. It's got a search, all categories. I'm going to show you guys how to open like this. And this is the footer. This is where it's like this. Sometimes you guys see that white. Sometimes you see that grayish. Sometimes you see, say if you guys go to say Alibaba, for example, Alibaba.com. Alright, so Alibaba.com, we go and see what sort of footers they have. Can you guys see? This is a footer. This area is the footer. It's got a two main footer, maybe. That's what it's got a sign here. There is a line here. There is upper footer and lower footer. Sometimes you guys can put a upper footer, lower footer, and end footer. Up to you. But this is the footer. As you guys can see, it's a grayish. It's distinguished the websites from the rest of the body of the website. So this website has got layers. There is a top layer. There is a which is called header, and there is a here menu. This is the main body. This is a site which we are developing like this, and it's got a photo here, and at the bottom there is got a categories here. So all these categories coming here, as you guys can see, it's got a home and garden, fashion, accessories, and as we're moving down, it's got a footer at the end, because the footer and the header and the body is a main, just like a human. So that's how we're gonna create our footer. So today we're gonna design our footer, and we go and create class footer. It doesn't matter how many layers you guys put, but the first thing is that you guys go and design your footer. So we put a footer, our footer. So we want to give the width of 100%, width of 100%, and height, say, of 500 pixels. and background size, background color. Okay, background. When I learned first HTML, the old HTML, there wasn't any color or anything. It was just a background. So we put our color ourselves, our size ourselves. So now with the new HTML, everything's changed. Background, image, background color. So what sort of color? We want a grayish, but we don't want black. We want grayish color. So we go our downloads, and the last time we have done our CSS chart. I'm not sure if I've got a PDF, but if you guys got a PDF, it will open in the PDF, but look like mine is gonna open in Microsoft Edge, which is their own browser. Okay, we'll see the Microsoft Edge open my PDF, but just you guys got, if you guys got a PDF, it'll gonna open in your PDF. If you guys not gonna be sure that how to download these CSS, just go on your favorite search engine and just type download hexadecimal CSS codes, and it's gonna download for you. And it's gonna be size which you guys can download. Alright, so looks like this is taking a little bit of time. Okay, so this is open, and now we're gonna go and look like Alibaba. We were looking for dim gray. Yeah, we're looking for another gray. Like we've got hundreds of grays. So what we do is that we are gonna be looking with the 4AD when we're gonna copy that 4AD, and we're gonna paste it here. Okay, now how we're gonna see how our footer is gonna be looking like. Okay, it's coming at the back of this. We don't want that. Okay, so we want to see why it's coming at the back, because it's, we are seeing that it's div here, and there is div here. We want to put this, our footer, at the end of the line. Okay, so copy, and we are going, because footer is always at the end of the screen, so it'll go very close to the where the body ends. Alright, so it looks like we have to adjust a little bit because the footer is sitting next to this one. So what we do here, to put the here footer down, you guys can put a BR to break, and BR, because the browser at the moment it doesn't know that where you guys want to put. So we go a little bit down, and our, as you guys see, our headers, our footer is moving down. So if okay, so with 100% height, so we go there and we see why our footer is not going down. Main image, so that's our footer. We do margin top, margin bottom. Okay, we do margin, so we do margin top 30 pixels. Looks like it's heading down, but it's getting from here, so we don't want that. So what we do is that we create one another header here. So BR means it's a break. Okay, it's not breaking, and we see why it's not breaking. So where is this div? This div is there. Okay, there looks like there is a few problems. We want to find out what is that. We want to do debugging. It's called debugging. If you guys want to find out what's wrong with your site. So this main looks like there is two div here which we open and we are not using it. So what we do is that we gonna clear this and we want to see where this div is coming from. Looks like it's coming from nowhere. So we clear this div as well. Okay. So what we do here, we go and try again, and we see div class footer. Okay, so footer with 100% height, color, margin top. If we put this margin here, it goes right in here. Okay, so what we do is that we break it and we're going to create another div here. Or we put ID instead of class. Class ID main button. So we create this main button to make a buffer between the body and footer. So we see, is it main bottom, div ID main bottom? Yeah. So we put a main bottom. We put a height of 200 pixels, width of 100%, and background color, background image shift, origin, visibility, background, repeat, clip size, image, background color. Okay, so the background color is going to be red for testing purposes. Okay, so it looks like it's rendering from the top. Main bottom. Okay, so div. So what we do here, main image, at this one, sidebar, and at the main width. Okay, so we got a width, menu bar, because we give width and we did not specify the height. So what we do as the main is we specify height 500 for that one. Sidebar's got a 500. We specify the height of, say, 900 pixels. Okay, that's why that was the problem, guys, because we did not specify our main, which was here. We did not specify the height. We have to tell the computer specifically that I want this height. So the 900 is too much. You want to put a 700 pixels. Okay, so the 700 is coming a little bit closer. Alright, so we wanted this buffer here. There is a buffer between this our main image and this one. So we want this buffer. We want to move it a little bit close. So we want to put it for 500 pixels. Alright. Okay, so the 500 touching, but we want this one a little bit up. that looks a little bit cool to me, but I'll go a little bit up. So the 500 is a little bit too much. We put a 550. We put a 550. The 550 one's gonna be, I think, a little bit, is excellent. It's perfect. Alright, so this one is sitting here. Now we want to put our footer a little bit down. So, and we want to go gray, maybe gray 696969 maybe, or 666. I prefer a faint gray. Say I like 7575 gray 757575. So I'll get rid of the background color red. I'll put this 757575. 757575. Okay, maybe this one's E1. I'll make it a little bit faint. Okay, so now that color, that one's the main bottoms, it's blended with this one, so no one's gonna notice that one, but everyone's gonna notice our footer, because our footer is sitting right here. So we have done this area. We leave it as a buffer. We do not to so our this comes in here, and you guys notice we have broken the side here. There's a breaking line here, which it means break. Here the top, we want to break it from the top or bottom. You guys, when you guys developing, if you guys see the same problem, so you guys immediately put your break, and you put your breaking lines to break this divs, and you check your divs where your div ends, and if there is extra typo here, you just remove the divs. And you guys can even put a here break, so it's a good idea. Or you guys can put a HR. I'll show you guys what HR is. I think there's a line here. HR is for line. So it looks like it's not showing. You guys can see that it's showing here, but because the line was here, that's why you guys couldn't see that. So that's our line here, but you guys want, if you want to put a line here as well after that, HR. Alright, so looks like our header is ready, and our line is ready too. And in the next video, we're gonna be putting our logo here, and we're gonna do same writing like Alibaba here, and we see how it looks. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.